Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to make a video with a new package that I just received from Morphe. I did get on their PR list a couple months back already, and I received this new eyeshadow palette that they just launched. This is the 24A Artist Pass along with some other goodies that they sent over. This here is a high impact highlighter in the color Spark. This is what this one looks like here. I didn't show you guys the eyeshadow palette, by the way. This is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. I do want to say that it has a mirror, which is really cool. Right in here, it has like a really big specks of glitter. This one is called Spotlight Stealer, and these here are all like, they're pressed glitters, and I usually don't have the best experience with pressed glitters unless it's the Tati eyeshadow palette, so I'm hopeful that this is gonna work out. I really don't see the use of this for me. I know that some people do some really fun looks and just put it all over their hair, and I don't know, I just don't see myself really using that. I wish these colors here were more of a neutral shade that you would use as your transition shades, you know what I mean? Like these would be perfect for something that you're going to be using every single day, and I don't see myself using these every single day. So like for instance, this entire row should have been like right here. I do like the fact that you have like your kind of neutral colors that you could do neutral looks with, and then you have your pops of color here. I don't know how I'm feeling about this palette. Like part of me likes this palette because I love vibrant colors, and you also get a bunch of neutral colors that you can do neutral looks with, but I just don't see myself picking this up every single day, you know? But I'm excited to play around with it. Hopefully it's pigmented and I'm blown away by these pressed glitters. I don't know what I want to do. I kind of want to play with some color, but at the same time dip into some of those transition shades. So I guess we'll see what we come up with. You guys know I don't plan my looks. I just go with the flow. They also sent over a brow setting gel. This is a translucent shade. It looks like this here. I don't have any gel on my eyebrows, so let's see how this works out. You know, there's some gels, which I really like clear gels, because there's gels that you use on your eyebrows, and if they're colored, sometimes you get the color on the wrong place, and then it just smears, and then it's just terrible. So I like clear gels, and this spoolie is like really unique, and I'm going to show you guys why. Do you see the longer pieces? That's what you use to like brush on your eyebrows to move them wherever you want, and then you just flatten them out with the other flat side of the brush. So that's pretty cool. Never seen that in a brow gel before. And then let's see, we also have a fluidity, I can't say this word. This is the Soft Matte Full Coverage Concealer, and this is in the shade White. I love the fact that they sent me this white concealer because it's perfect whenever you're using colorful eyeshadows, which I have right here. So we're definitely going to put this to use. And then we have two new brushes from Morphe. We have the M401 Large Pointed Powder Brush. Okay. Soft bristles. And then here is the M412 Deluxe Pointed Blender Brush. I like how the bristles go up straight on this brush because it makes it perfect for blending something above the crease area. Especially like when you pack on eyeshadows, it could be a little bit difficult to blend with something fluffier, so this is a little bit more precise, and we'll see if it does what I think it's gonna do. They did provide me with a discount code. It's not an affiliate code, so I do not make any commission based off of you guys using this code. It just, if you guys decide to purchase something from Morphe, you guys can use code GLAMFAM491. I'll go ahead and link that down below in the description box. And this gets you $5 off anytime with any Morphe purchase of $10 or more. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into playing with this new eyeshadow palette and see what look I come up with. And this is going to be my first impression of the eyeshadow palette, like performance-wise, because I have not dipped into it. As always, I do create a lot more looks on my Instagram, so I usually do like first impressions here on my channel. And then if you guys request it, I eventually do maybe like 2 looks using this palette or 3 looks or so on. I'm currently working on the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 eyeshadow palette and combining a lot of clips together to show you guys different looks you guys can use using that eyeshadow palette. So if you want to see more of me using this palette here, let me know down below in the comments. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into this video.
No, I'd rather be waking up with you. Set up alone in your room, slept with the light on, waiting up for you. I don't wanna be.
Let's go ahead and dip into some of these products and subscribe if you haven't already. The first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be applying the concealer, the Morphe C0 concealer, and I'm going to be applying it all throughout the lid. I already did apply some concealer because I did my eyebrows, but still going to put this over. Now I'm taking the Morphe X Jeffree Star Little Mini Sponge. My friend actually gifted me this. Thank you, Marianne. I'm going to go ahead and just press this into my eyelid. And this definitely does like brighten everything up, which is what we want for some colorful, funky looks. Alright, I really want to play around with pinks today. I don't know, I feel... My daughter did my makeup the other day. I think I'm going to be posting that video. She wanted to do my makeup. Of course, you know, we're in quarantine and I want her to be creative, and she is bored out of her mind. She was begging me to let her do my makeup for YouTube, so I did. I'll have that posted here on my YouTube channel. It was very short. I thought she was honestly going to be taking forever, but she was actually super quick, and I'm like, okay, I need to start doing my makeup this fast. She picked these 2 colors that inspired me to play around with the same exact colors, but from this palette, and we're gonna do that for today's look. You guys, I'm thinking of starting a YouTube channel with my kids. They want to do like a bunch of like challenges and just, I don't know, I feel like that would really make them, that would allow them to be more creative, and it would be fun for them during this time, you know? So I think I am going to be doing that. It's just going to be so much more work, but that's okay. For my transition shade, I'm going to be taking the color Indio Woe, and I'm going to be using this Practic large blend eyeshadow brush. So I'm going to kind of like lift my eyebrow up and just apply it all over. Maybe I should just start packing it on before blending it so that I can deposit all the color first. That's a good idea, because if not, everything's just going to be flying up and my eyebrows look too good. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but when you go ham into a freaking eyeshadow, like the eyeshadow actually starts to fly up and it gets on your forehead. That happens to me all the time, so it's like good to pack it on, especially because I put a good amount of concealer onto my eyelid. Okay, and now I'm going to start to blend up towards that beautiful brow. I'm really proud of my eyebrows today. And I'm kind of dragging my eyeshadow out this way just to make my eyes look a little bit more lifted. You got me lifted, shifted, feeling so gifted. Sugar, sugar, how you get... I totally messed up the lyrics. Alright, look how beautiful that just blended out. I'm continuing to dip into that color, Indio Woe, and just kind of, even if it flies up, who cares? I'm going in here now and just taking it all the way to the brow bone, like so. Okay, and don't forget to wing it out this way. And now I'm going to be using the brush that they sent over for me to try, and this is the M412. Oh my god, I have glitter all over my hands. I just touched a makeup brush that my daughter used on me the other day, and she fucking put glitter all over my face, you guys. I'm going to take the color Max Volume, and this here again is the M412 eyeshadow brush. I'm going to just kind of look down. I have a mirror on my table, making sure I keep this at the crease before I start to blend it upwards. You know, in the summertime, I really love to combine orange and pink. They just complement Do you guys hear my boyfriend, by the way, in the background? I just ordered him a headset for when he plays Xbox with his buddies. Currently, he has his friends on speaker on his phone so that he hears them, so I can just hear them talking. It's so freaking loud. And he plays until 4 o'clock in the morning, you guys. Oh, so annoying. Alright, so now that I have packed it on, just like that, I'm going to take the same exact fluffy brush that I used to apply the first shade, and I'm just going to start to blend out the edges so that we have a nice blended look. I seen this color right here, this eyeshadow right here that I really want to use, and it has like a shift to it, okay? It's very iridescent. Okay, it looks white, but if you turn it at a certain... Why can't you see it on camera? It just looks white on camera. So listen, whenever I do cut creases, especially with bold colors... Why am I not in focus? Okay. Especially when I'm using really bold colors, such as pinks or reds, those tend to bleed through whenever you apply concealer over it. So I'm going to be applying some makeup removing oil to an end of the Q-tip. And then with the Q-tip, I'm just going to take off anything underneath the crease. Then taking the clean side of the Q-tip and just removing the oil. Just like that. And there you have your cut crease, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and take the Morphe concealer that we previously used, and I'm going to just apply it to the lid. Just like that. Taking my favorite cut crease brush, I always have it linked down. I always remind you guys, but in case you're new, I have this brush linked down for you guys so you guys can take a look at what brush this is. And this brush just kind of helps me create a guide. I usually do it faster than this, okay, you guys? Once I have a straight, clean line, I'm going to go ahead and take a flat brush. And then I'm just applying the concealer all over the eyelid like that. Now I'm going to take the color Private Oasis. This here is Private Oasis, and I'm taking a flat packing brush. And I'm taking a good amount, okay? The eyeshadow pan is pretty big, so we're going to get good use out of it. We're going to pack on good amount, and since our concealer's still kind of tacky, we're not going to be applying any setting spray to this until we have applied it all throughout the lid. I don't even think I need any setting spray. This is packing on really pretty. I'm getting quite a bit of fallout because, like I said, I applied a good amount of eyeshadow to my brush, so that's to be expected. I'm going to dip back into that color Private Oasis one more time, but this time I am going to be using some setting spray. This here is the Bretman Rock Jungle Rock Setting Mist from Wet n Wild. And the reason that I'm going to be using some setting spray is just so that I get right underneath this crease area. For some reason, this is not the look I was going for. Again, I don't plan my looks, and I'm having a difficult time picking my next color because something that goes with pink and that is shimmery, I'm not seeing in this palette. So, like, I wanted to use the color Secret Set, which is this lilac color, but it's a little too light. I wish there was a deeper purple, maybe. The other shimmer that there is, it's a very light golden color. You know what? I think I'm gonna keep the theme going. I'm gonna go back into India Woe. That was the first eyeshadow that I used, and that's this one right here. I'm gonna take a flat, fluffy brush like this one. I'm gonna be applying it right in here towards the end. And just blending that white shade and this one together. This shimmer is starting to kind of like crumble off a bit. So I'm going to try to pack it on and then blend it right in here. But it's starting to crumble. I think you guys can kind of see it right there. It's alright. Okay, so now that we have done that, I'm going to take the next shade and I'm going to use the same exact brush that I used to apply that second shade, which is Max Volume. And I'm going to be applying it right at this outer crease right here. I want to dip into some glitters now. I'm going to be using my NYX Glitter Primer. It looks like this here. And then I'm going to just apply it to my ring finger. And, oh shit, it took off. Okay, well. Do you guys see what it did there? Fuck. Good thing we're going to put glitter over it. I'm going to take the glitter right here. This is a pressed glitter as well. It's called Wild and Out. Again, on my ring finger. I'm just going to deposit that right in here. I'm also going to take glitterly. That's this glitter right here, if it focuses ever. And I'm not going to put the primer because, well, you guys seen what happened. I'm just going to be applying it right out here because there's like pink out here, you know. The eye is basically done, almost. Not quite yet, but I don't want any of this glitter to fall onto my eyes. I'm going to apply some of this setting mist right onto the eye so that it stays. Like, you know, we don't want anything to happen to it. I'm going to let this dry very quickly while I do the other eye, and then I'll be right back with you guys to do the bottom part of the eye. I wanted to show you guys something very quickly because over on this eye, I don't like how the glitter looks, but as soon as I started applying it dry without any of the NYX primer, it actually does stick pretty well to the eyelid. So I highly recommend that you use the glitters without anything and just like pack it on. It even sticks to the brush. That's what I usually have problems with whenever I use pressed glitters. They don't stick to the brush and you have to apply them with your finger. But this one is actually sticking pretty well. And I'm using the color Wild Out and just dabbing it onto this part right here. Very pretty glitter. I love that one. And then now I'm taking the pink glitter, which is called Glitterly, and I'm applying it to the outer edge right out here. See, this one looks a lot more blended because I blended the eyeshadows really good. You guys seen that I blended them pretty well. But my mess up was on this side, on this eye right here where I applied the primer, because once I applied the primer, I took off my finger and it removed my eyeshadow. Because the first eyeshadow that I used was the Private Oasis, the white shade, it's really chunky. It's kind of like a glitter eye. It's like weird. It's not glitter, but it's chunky. So that's why it kind of like stuck to the primer, and that was where I messed up. But so far, I don't think it's looking like I need to take it off. Do I need to take it off? I almost feel like I need to put more of this pink shade right in here. Just like that. Maybe some more of the orange shade right here. Am I fixing it or am I messing it up? Okay, so once I've done that, I'm going to go back in with the Wild and Out orange glitter and just dab it on top of what I just did. Okay, I think I fixed it a little bit. Okay, let's move on to the bottom of the eyes. So on the bottom of the eyes, I don't even want to put eyeliner because my eyes were really irritated the other day. I need to really disinfect my eyeliners and some of my makeup, so I don't want to put anything right underneath my waterline. I'm going to be taking a Sigma E30 brush. This is a pencil brush, and I'm going to be using the pink shade, which is Max Volume. The first one, the second one that I used, that one right there. And with this shade, I'm going to be applying it to the inner part right here. If it starts to get really messy, it's fine because we're just going to clean it up and then apply our face makeup. So don't be scared to get a little bit dirty. I'm going to use the color Seek shade right in here. It's a deep brown. I'm going to be applying it right at this outer corner, outer bottom corner. I'm going to take the brush that they sent over and just kind of diffuse this outer edge like that. I'm going to grab a makeup wipe and just clean this up, clean up my face so that I can apply some face makeup on. And that is basically all I'm doing for the eyes. Okay, and if you have a glitter that's not coming off with your makeup wipe, you can grab a piece of tape and just apply it to your face and it'll take off your glitter. I'm going to finish up this eye, apply some mascara, some lashes, and then I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look. And yeah. So I was applying mascara and I accidentally got some mascara on top right here. So now I have to apply a darker shade to this right here, which I'm not mad at, but kind of takes away from that pink glitter. So I'm just kind of bringing this dark shade out here. Alright, so I don't know how this is like gonna look, but I think it's gonna look really nice once I clean it up with my face makeup, so we'll see, I guess. But I kind of had to do that because it got like the mascara got on top of my eyelid. I know you know what I mean. I just wanted to add that in there because I didn't want you guys to be like, what the hell did she do different? Let's put a little bit more glitter because it kind of took away from it. You can almost see the pink glitter more when you put it on top of that dark shade. Look at that. We fixed it. Nothing a glitter can't fix. And this is the finished look. You guys, I did use every single product that I showed you guys in the beginning of the video, with the exception of the highlighter. The highlighter, the last PR package that I received, they sent me in a highlighter palette, which looks like this here. And I just have so many highlighters that if I open this, I'm probably not going to use it. And I just rather put it away in a giveaway for you guys. So I used this eyeshadow palette for my highlight. I wanted to do something more subtle, so I used the color Spark right here. And I also applied it to my nose. And that's what that looks like. On my lips, I also wanted to keep the theme going with using all Morphe. I used this lip line. I don't even know if it's a lip liner or an eyeliner. It glides on really effortlessly, and this one's in the shade Sweet Tea. Have you guys tried Morphe eyeliners? Let me know down below. I really want to know whether this is a lip liner or an eyeliner, but regardless, I'm still using it for lip liner because I really like how it looks paired with this gloss here that is called Freestyle. And yeah, this is what I have together. The eyelashes, I'm not sure if I mentioned them to you or not. They're in the style After Hours from Bold Face Makeup. And my final thoughts in regards to this palette here, the glitter's actually stuck very well, surprisingly, onto my eyelids without the primer. So that is one thing you should not follow along with in this video. Don't put a glitter primer, just apply it on its own. It's gonna stick pretty well. So far I don't feel like I have anything falling onto my face. They're pretty pigmented. They also blended out really well, as you guys seen in this video. At least for the eyeshadows that I did use. I still haven't used the blue and the purple, which typically are the most difficult eyeshadow colors to blend out. I'm going to continue to play around with this eyeshadow palette. Be sure to follow me on my Instagram. I'll go ahead and link all of my social media handles down below, where I'll go ahead and do more tutorials using this eyeshadow palette. Unless you guys want to see a more in-depth tutorial like this one, let me know down below what you guys would like to see. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give my video a thumbs up and also subscribe down below. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on my next upload, and I'll see you guys in my next video, hopefully. Bye!